So last week I made a katana in neon blights, and then I had an idea. Why don't I make a bonk machine? So what is Neon Blight? Neon Blight is a game I've been working on for the past 3 years, and it's nearing completion, so I'm going to be making devlogs about the development from now on until the release probably. The game itself is a bullet hell exploration game, where you kill enemies and collect weapons to sell at your own gun store. Think Moonlighter and Enter the Gungeon had a baby, and that baby was born in a cyberpunk setting. That's Neon Blight. There's a bunch of cool things I'm working on, so these devlogs are a cool way to show them off and explain a bit more about my thought process and how I make things, instead of just posting GIFs on Twitter. Talking about Twitter, last week I posted a GIF on Twitter about the katana, and I quite enjoyed making it. People seem to like it quite a bit. So I decided to take it a little further this week and try to make something completely ridiculous that we don't really need, but it's fun, so why not? I started by making the sprite. I didn't really have any directions to what I wanted it to look like. I just knew that I wanted it to look like a baseball bat, so yeah, I made a baseball bat. I proceeded to take that sprite and put into smear effects, which is an awesome tool if you make pixel art games. Basically makes it so you can automatically smear sprites without actually having to worry about hand animating it, so I recommend it. Then came sound design. I really like doing sound design because it allows me to be really creative with different sounds. I wish I was better at it, but I feel like I'm decent enough to make most of the weapons and most of the sound effects in my game sound pretty cool. After that, I decided to start making the logic for the Bonk Machine. By making the logic, I mean just copy-pasting the katana logic and changing a few knobs. And the Bonk Machine was done. So basically, it's just a really powerful melee weapon that knocks back enemies pretty far. It also makes bullet bounce back to the enemies, so that's pretty neat. Next thing I wanted to work on was fast travel. Since the outer border is a pretty big area, I thought of having a way to move through it faster could be a useful mechanic to get from one side of the map to the other. The way it works is pretty simple. I have things called landmarks, which are special rooms that have points of interest such as shops, boss rooms, and puzzles. So I took that and used it for the teleportation system. What the landmark system helps me do is keep track of where the points of interest are on the map and if the player has visited them yet. That system lays itself useful for teleportation. With the teleport paths that are laid across the map, you can only teleport to the ones you've already discovered. So it still keeps the exploration aspect without making it too tedious. Lore-wise, the teleport paths are placed by Heims to help them navigate the outer border, since they have a research lab in the area. But we'll get into that at a different time. So I made the teleport path sprite, the teleporting effects, and the sound design. And I think it looks and sounds pretty good. And that's pretty much it for this devlog. It's rather short. This one was really for fun, and I just wanted to see how the format would work and if I actually enjoy making these, and it was actually pretty fun to make. So I'm going to keep doing these. I don't know how many I'm going to make exactly or when the next one is going to be out, but I do have a few ideas on what I want to do devlogs on. It won't be boring stuff like telling you how I make systems and stuff like that. It's going to be just interesting mechanics and interesting things I add into the game that I think are worth putting in a video. If you haven't already, you can wishlist my game on Steam, and you can also join my Discord and follow me on Twitter for more updates and new GIFs of my game. So yeah, thank you for watching.